Hi, Internet viewers. This is Frank Rauscher again. Just trying to finalize the wren. I had to think about which bird I was doing here. And what I did is I broke the videos up in sections because it ran pretty long. But we're going to wrap it up, and this should be the end of painting on the bird. And then what we'll do is we'll be doing the legs and the feet afterwards, and I'll show you how to do that as well too. So again, I'm a little slow on getting the videos out, like recouping a little bit, but I'm doing okay. And I'm going to move the camera down so you can see the rest of the video, and let's see if we can't finish up on the wren as far as the painting on the bird itself. So bear with me. And oh, the other thing too is, if you get a chance, if you could subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and if you could pass the word around to your friends about my classes and what's on the video and everything else, I'd appreciate that too. It really helps me greatly in my video system here, and I'd appreciate that. So I'll move the camera down and we'll proceed on. Thank you. Bye. To get some raw sienna. And again, I'm going to use about a BB size right there of paint. We're not using much. And if you were painting and you were sitting down all at one time, I'm actually breaking this up so it makes it easy for somebody to follow. But your paints that we have mixed most of the time are going to be the same paints. We're using the same colors just generally. So when you have it mixed, remember I said you can put one into a plastic envelope, your tray, and keep it overnight or something like that. But I'm mixing again only because it's been a while since I did any painting here, and I'm not putting too much water in there, and going to mix that pretty good. But you can get a lot of painting done in one sitting. You can almost do the whole bird if you're ready for it. You know, just follow my videos, but I break it up so you digest so much at a time. But you have enough paint. When we mix like that much there, you could paint the whole bird with whatever we were doing on that bird with that color, okay? I mean, you know, in its segments, you know, we do 2 washes of that in the beginning, and then we go to a burnt sienna. If you mixed all the paints like we did, you could reuse them. You can do 10 birds, you know, because you have enough paint here. It's not like you need a lot of paint. This is a small bird. And so what I'm going to do now, and hopefully this is all dry because we really didn't put too much on there. And if the white doesn't come up enough, I'm going to go back and we'll do it again, okay? I'm looking at it, and it's okay, but I would like to see this grouping a little darker, and this is okay down here. That's the way that should look. So here's what we want to do. I'm going to ask you now, I'm going to start washing the breast. And let me do something here. Trying to see my original, where I want. Okay. So I'm going to start maybe an inch down from the throat here, and I'm going to wash this like so. So I'm saying from where the burn was down, we'll start here. And I'm going to wash in one direction. Hope you can see this and I didn't go off camera. And I'm going to do this. And I don't have a lot. It's not runny. Now, when we come up to the rump, I want it to fade out. So if you come back, take some of the paint off and just come up. Like so. And so I left maybe a ½ inch or more down from the tip of the rump back, white. And then I came this way. And that's one coat. Okay. So bear with me. I'm going to dry this now. And then we'll go for a second coat. Except it ain't working again. Oh my God. What is this? I don't know if I blew a fuse or what. Let me try some other location here. Excuse me 1 second. That wasn't it. There we go. I'm going to try another connection for these hair dryers. It seems like my table setup is not allowing me to do what I want to do as far as the hair dryer. So I'm going to try another connection. Now we'll cook it. I'm coming in here and I'm drying that breast off. It probably is dry by now because it didn't have that much paint on there to start. So like I said, keep it off. Keep your hair, the blower from going across the paint we have existing there. Okay? So I'm going to shut that off. And I'm going to charge my brush up again. Now, like I said, I'm going to start this a little lower than where I had my last wash. So it's about 1/8 of an inch lower. I come down. And I'll turn this around and I'll do the back end the same way. I'll start here. Pull this way. And then get a happy medium down here. And get this over here. And what I'm trying to do is intensify the color down here. I'm going to try to show you some wet blending at the same time. Let me get some more paint right in here. Okay. Now, let's see how that looks. Yeah. I'm going to pull this up just a little bit more over here. And I'm going to dry that. So, let me do something else. I see something I missed down below here on the underneath side of the wing. I hope I got the other side as well. Yep. There we go. Now, let me get my hair dryer again. having trouble everywhere. Maybe the hair dryer. Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. Now, I think it's partly me and partly the hair dryer. Now I'm going to do that for a third coat. Clean that out. Now I'm going to push this up into the white a little bit this time and start up a little higher and drag it back. And I'm only going in one direction with the coating. Okay, like this. Okay. And if it doesn't blend off up here, I'm going to show you how to do that easier. So it intensifies right in the middle here, right in here, like so. Okay. Now, here's a way of wet blending the colors. I clean my brush off, get all the paint out, pick up a little bit of the white, and then come back in here. And you can blend these two colors together, okay, so that they look like they fade into each other. So I'm going to come back, and I'm going to get the other color now and move up into it. So it looks like it fades into the white, like so. And this is called wet blending. Okay. So that's how you want to do it. You want it to look like it's white at the end, and it just fades as it goes up like that, okay? Now on the front end, I'll rinse my brush again. I'm going to pick up some of the paint of this color, and I'm going to drag this a little higher. It's not real strong compared to the rest of it. And like so. Hope you can see that well. I'll pick up a little white, and we'll sort of mix that in like that. So it looks like it's blending the two colors together at the end there, or the beginning if you want to call it that too. Now, another thing I want to show you is the enhancing of the cheek a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit of the raw sienna and a little bit of white, put that together. It's very little. Let's get this together up here. There we go. Now, there you go, something like that. And what I'm going to do is just weight my brush down. Now, I'm going to come in, not on this cheek area, but in the front end here. I'm just going to touch just a little bit. I'm not going onto the beak. I'm just doing the front end, just like that. And what I want to do is come back in with a dry brush. What I mean by dry brush, I get all the paint out and then just lightly go over that. It's light up in the front area here, and I want to do that on both sides. So I'll pick up a little bit of this, and it's all in front of the eye, basically, on the cheek area here, like so. Okay, gets highlighted right in here. And I'll come back and just touch that. Okay, so we're getting pretty good there. That's about it. You can see where it lightened up here. It lightened up right in this area right there. Okay, so Now, I'm going to dry this again, at least try to. And let's see what happens here. Let me try this again. Going to dry this in the back as well as the front. Okay. Now, this has markings on the underneath side, on the rump area. Here's like little bars that go across. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. And we are going to use burnt umber. And we're going to get a little bit of burnt umber out. I mean, just a little bit. About a pea size again, if that. And I'm going to use a little bit of water, just a little bit. Maybe about 5 drops. I'm going to come in with my smaller brush this time. Mix this real good. I hope I didn't put too much water in here. I may have, and I may not. We'll find out in a second. When you're painting, it's always a trial and error of how much water you have in. And, you know, I can show you this, but there's no set formula. And like I showed you, where the white gets ghosted because it's not that strong. If you need a stronger, you add more paint, you know, and so on. So I'm going to clean my brush off here. Now we're going to find out if this will do what I want it to do. I'm going to come across with like bars. I'm going to try just dabbing these in like so. Okay. It's like a little bit of an arc. Okay. Get one, and then you can get another. So they're like arcing a little bit, coming across the rump here. And I'll charge my brush up again. Take a dab out. Let me come back over here. I missed something here. And then I'll do one more. And I'm trying to keep maybe 1/4 of an inch between the bars. Okay, and I'm not coming on like gangbusters with heavy paint. As you could tell, and I'm sort of just dragging it, you know, like so. Now, here we go again. I'll do that one more time. Get some paint on it. Right there. There. And right there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of this paint and just move it in on the edges there. Blend that off. A little bit right up in here. And a little bit up in here. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to the white while I have it. And I'm going to hit this again. These are more showy. And if we want to tip these a third time, because I was a little light before, you can do that. Here's about where you want to be. Okay. Then we'll do the other side. And I think we will be finished. When the painting, that is. Never finished, it seems like. So I hit the tips. Tips, tips, tips. Tip, tip, tip. And these down here are much whiter. These are the showier ones on it. Okay, I think we're there. Now, the only other thing I want to do is just on the beak itself, just a little bit. If I remember correctly, there is a little shadowing going on. So we're going to get some of the burnt umber. I'm just going to water that down just a little bit more. And I'm going to just come in here just on the back side a little bit, not all the way out to the tip, and give it a light wash. The back side here, and a little bit on the top up here, just a little bit. There you go. Okay, so for this video, I think we're pretty much done. I'm looking at some of this on the underneath side. Maybe I'll cover one more. We're going to be doing the legs and the feet, and I'm going to show you. Usually I have like castings that have the leg and the foot in one piece. I'm going to show you also how to make a leg, and then I have cast feet that we will put together, and I'll show you how to do that too on the next video. So hope you got something out of this again. I'm sorry about the delay in the videos not following every like 3 days or something like that. But we're getting back to where my health is getting better, let's put it that way. And I hope you still enjoy what you see, and I hope, you know what, I'm looking at this a little bit more as I talk to you, and I'm gonna pull a little bit more color up into here, just a little bit on this side and on this side, like right here. Okay, just like that. And again, if you enjoy what you see, I would ask you to give me a thumbs up, and if you could subscribe to my channel, or even point me out to your friends or something like that, for what I show and have available to you, I'd appreciate that greatly. So I'll see you on the next video. We will be doing the legs. I may do a little touch up here and there, but I'm going to tell you about it, okay? It's basically what we've been doing here. I got a funny feeling I may have to go back in and just do a little bit more barring in here. I'm looking at this. Bear with me here. I every time I look at this, I think I need to do a little bit more, and I may just have to come back. And I'll show you another trick too that we do to enhance that on the next video here, okay? So see you on the next one, and I hope you got something out of this one as well, okay? So it gives you a real nice look all the way around. Your highlights in here, highlights here, along here, and the tips coming down through there. And see you on the next video. Thanks a lot.